Good morning, class. Welcome back to online learning with Western International using the Class Dojo app. Today is 15 December 2020 and I hope you all rested well and are ready for this lesson. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I want you to do for me, if you are watching this video right now, please write your name or say hello teacher so that I can see that you are in class right now. Okay. Alright K2s, before we get to our lesson, we are going to do revision. Remember I taught you revision means we are checking what we have already learned. Okay, so can you remember what we did yesterday? We were doing reading practice for all the sentences that you wrote out in last week, remember? And you had to record yourself reading the sentences to me, okay? So we're just going to go through those sentences again one more time so that you can remember them. All the sentences you were writing out last week, can you remember those sentences? You wrote them out for me. Now I'm going to check to see if you can read them. Okay, so I'm going to read through each sentence. You must watch as the sentences appear as I read them, and then we'll move on to our worksheets. Okay, so let's start with the first sentence. I hid the kid. He was under the lid. I hid the kid. He was under the lid. Okay, the next sentence. The pig is big. It has a wig. The pig is big. It has a wig. Okay, next one. I win a tin. It is full of pins. I win a tin. It is full of pins. Okay, next sentence. Are you ready? Shh. Can you zip your lip? Now remember I told you that's a very nasty way of saying please keep quiet. So you should never actually use the sentence. I'm just teaching it to you so you can understand how to use the sounds. Okay, so let's read again one more time. Shh. Can you zip your lip? Okay, we are finished with word family E and we are moving on to the next section of our work. And the next section of the work is the new story that we are going to learn. Okay, but before we read the new story, I'm going to teach you some of the words. Okay, because it's easier to learn how to read when you already know the words in the story. Okay. So you're going to listen carefully, follow with your eyes as the pictures come up, and try and repeat each sound as I say them. Okay, so we're now learning about jobs. Okay, everybody has a job. Teacher Michelle's job, I'm a teacher. I'm teaching you English. Okay, some people have jobs, they're nurses, doctors, pharmacists. So let's go through some of these jobs. All right, are you ready for this? And the first job we're going to look at is a chef. A chef. Okay, a chef is someone who cooks food in a restaurant. So when you go out and you eat food, you have all that tasty food. Somebody is in the kitchen cooking that food for you. Okay, that is a chef. The next one is a hairdresser. The girls like hairdressers. Okay, a hairdresser is somebody who works with hair. So if you want your hair cut, they'll cut it. If you want to change the color of your hair, you go to the hairdresser. If you want it to be a pretty style because you're going to a party, the hairdresser will do that for you. Okay. The next picture we're looking at is a policeman. Policemen. They are very important because they are the ones that walk around and they watch everybody so that nobody is naughty. Okay. And remember, I taught you in the A sounds. When the policeman captures the bad guy, he nabs him. Can you remember that? I know you can. Right. The next one is a pilot. A pilot. This is somebody who flies the big airplanes. So when you go to a different country and you climb into the airplane, the voice comes on the speaker and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're now ready to leave. Please fasten your seatbelts." That voice, that guy, he's the pilot. He's going to fly the plane. Okay. And then we have, the next job is a waiter. A waiter also works in a restaurant. After the chef cooks the food, the waiter goes and fetches the food and brings it to your table so that you can eat it. Okay, so the waiter is the person who brings you your food. And then we have an astronaut. All the little boys want to be astronauts because you get to go up in a rocket. And you fly up into space and you see all the stars and all the planets. That's pretty amazing. That is an astronaut. Okay. And then you get the postman. Postman. The postman is somebody who brings you your post. When somebody writes you a letter, they put it in the post box and the postman will go fetch it and will read the address. I know who this child is. And then he will go to your house, he will put it in your post box for you. That is a postman. And the last job we're going to look at is a fireman. A fireman. This guy puts out fires. If your house sets on fire, oh no, everything's burning. You call the fireman and he comes quickly, wee, 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 and he puts out the fire and he saves everything. Okay. So, let's quickly see again which jobs did we go through now? Chef, hairdresser, policeman, pilot, waiter, astronaut, pilot, sorry, wrong one, postman, and fireman. Okay, do you got this? Yes, you do. Okay, K2s. For your activities, you know by now there are 2 activities. Activity number 1, complete your worksheet. Activity number 2, record yourself saying the words you learned today. So the words from the worksheet. Okay. So let me quickly explain to you. Activity number 1 with your worksheet. Step 1, you're going to write your name. Step 2, you're going to write the date. And then when you finish, you have to turn your worksheet again because it's laying on its side again. And then you're going to look at all the sentences. But now you must be smart. You must tell me if it's right or wrong. True or false. True means it's right. False means it's wrong. Okay. So you're going to look at each picture. Let's look at the first one. Can you see that guy? That man is carrying a chicken. He's going, What is that guy? He's a chef. Okay. So let's read the sentence. You are a postman. That does not sound right. That's not right. No. Okay. That means you're going to, in that block, you're going to put a cross because it's false. Okay. And you're going to go through all of the pictures, look at the picture, read the sentence, and then you put a tick if it's right and put a cross if it's wrong. Okay. Okay, and for activity number 2, you're going to ask Mommy and Daddy to help you. They're going to make a recording and you're going to say each word from the worksheet. So you're going to look at the picture and you're going to tell me what it is for all 8 pictures on your worksheet. Okay, And then when you finish recording, you're going to post your video to the Class Dojo app under activities so that I can watch your videos. All right. Good luck, class. That is the end of our lessons for today, class. You guys have been doing an awesome job with all your worksheets and all your activities. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Also, to the mommies and the daddies, thank you so much for helping us make the online experience work for all the children. Okay, please remember, help the students finish their activities, and I will see everybody tomorrow in class again. Goodbye!